St. James is the only occupational health and safety clinic by and for sex workers in the country. What that means is that we are a group of mostly current and former sex workers providing healthcare and social services to our community. There is still a lot of misinformation, misunderstanding, and judgment in the healthcare profession and in the sort of medical industry around sex workers. And I think a lot of sex workers feel that they're getting differential treatment from that institution.
You tell them you're a sex worker and they just totally look down on you. You can see it from the expression on their face to the care that you get afterwards. Especially as a trans woman, 40 years ago, you could only make money out on the streets because we wouldn't get hired. And that's one of the other things that really impressed me about St. James. It was the second job, paid job, as a trans female that I never thought 40 years ago I'd be able to have a paid job to go to and not do it on the street, you know. It's more like family. It's not like work, really. It's going home and seeing all your family and your cousins and aunt and uncles.
So what's happening is the building is being sold, and we've basically been told that the new owner has no intention of renewing our lease, but that they're willing to give us a little bit of time, you know, a little bit more than 30 days to relocate and reopen. Sometime between the end of the year and mid-January, the premise needs to be vacated. There are a couple of buildings that, a couple of commercial leases that I have LOIs in negotiation with. So an LOI is a letter of intent. It's not a legally binding document. It's not a lease. We probably won't find the perfect space right now. We will probably just find the next best space. There is no hotter real estate market in the country right now than there is in San Francisco, south of Market, where we are. So it's a tall order, and the competition is really, really steep. But, you know, we're going to land somewhere, and I'm just really trying to make sure that we land somewhere that's big enough, that's accessible to the community, and where we don't have to do this again in 3 years.